Can't. This bit of business for Arsenal is fantastic. And I want to put this into blunt terms. This is dangerous for everybody. Dangerous for rivals like me who support a team like Man United that are nowhere near your level. You've just gone further ahead. Spurs, further ahead. Chelsea, you've pushed ahead of them. They've had a good summer. Push back ahead of them with this deal. City, you're ahead of them right now for me because you've got a striker that's capable of scoring similar amounts of goals to Erling Haaland. Liverpool is still the one to catch and beat. They have the know-how. They're the current champions. They've had a fantastic summer. But with the Eze's and Rodrigos and others still on the list, still down as possible deals, Arsenal mean business. Signing Viktor Gyökeres is a statement. The deal in itself, the price is fantastic. But let's just focus on the player for a moment here. Let's focus on the player for a moment. And remember, this is an elite level goal-scoring machine. Simple and as straightforward as that. 39 goals in 33 league games last year. And some will say, but penalties. Yeah, prolific. Let's not forget, 2 years ago when Arsenal were in a title race, as brilliant as Saka is, imagine he didn't miss that penalty against West Ham. Imagine Odegaard last season doesn't miss that penalty against Manchester United. Whenever you hear someone say but penalties, instantly disregard their footballing opinion. It's naff. Their opinion means niche if they start disregarding a prolific penalty taker. The same as someone that will disrespect a good corner taker or a good free kick taker like David Beckham, as if it's not an important attribute of football. 7 assists as well last year is not to be scoffed at. Okay, 1.48 GA per 90 minutes. 97 goals in 100 odd appearances in 2 years for Sporting Lisbon. Plus an amazing international goal scoring record. Very good goal scoring record in the Champions League as well. So his numbers are translating and transcending right across multiple competitions. An elite goal scoring machine. Then you have the physically imposing element and his tactical sort of adaptability. The physical part, listen, you've seen him. He's tall. He's muscular. You know, no Diddy here. You see him with his shirt off. The man's ready to go. You know, he's an athlete. He's got power and he has pace. He has strength. And that is so important, not just because of the strength and the speed of Premier League defenders, but also the high press. The high press that Arsenal implement, he is going to be better at that than we've seen from Kai Havertz because he's just a better physical specimen. You can't get away from this. You can't denounce this. You can't pull away from it. That is what he is. He's a physical specimen in that regard. The element of his game that I've seen completely disregarded by rivals on such a regular basis is his ability to drop into the half space, to come into the half space, hold up the ball, to play in the wide individuals, to move into the channels. He does very good. And again, it's a basic thing here. I'm not a tactico. I'm not trying to make football sound like rocket science. He gets the ball. He plays brilliant 1-2s with his teammates around him. The amount of goals that his teammates have scored. Now, he may not get the assist. He may not get the goal. He may not get a bit of GA. And I know we all hate the phrase pre-assist, but the amount of times, go and watch sporting games, because I was watching them a lot when we got Amorim. And I wanted Gyökeres at Manchester United. He drops deep. He'll pick the ball up. He'll play a 1-2 with a winger, with a midfielder that's breaking into the box. That player then may cut it back to somebody else and they may score. But Viktor Gyökeres has the ability to bring that link play in. Now, I also think that this deal gives Arsenal momentum and belief as well. This is not just about him as a technical footballer. When it comes to talking to Eze, when it comes to speaking to Rodrigo, this is a power play. This is a trump card, for a want of a better expression. We have gone out and bought the best available striker in the world, because he is the best available striker in the world for Arsenal. Isak's not available. Haaland's not available. Mbappe's not. Who's available? Genuinely available and attainable for Arsenal. Maybe Isak is, but the rumours are he wants Liverpool anyway if he leaves. Therefore, he's not attainable for Arsenal. So it's pie in the sky if he doesn't want you. You know? Margot Robbie could be single. If she doesn't want to date me, there's no point me asking her out. It's futile. I'm just going to be left flaccid and all alone, depressed. She said, no, I'd rather pretend. Some people would rather pretend. But I think getting him in sends a message. I think bringing him in is a shot across the bow to Liverpool. I think it may help land other players because this is nothing short of amazing business by Arsenal Football Club on every single level. The link-up play, the physicality, the goals, the price, everything. 9 out of 10. 110%. I believe what I'm saying here. 9 out of 10. This is the scariest signing I've seen Arsenal make in 20 years. In 20 years, the scariest signing they have made, we have just witnessed. For years. And I know there's gooners in the comment section that are going to get this and understand it. The amount of times I've seen you in maybe the last 15 years in title races or looking good, and there was that great ongoing saga, and it was only TalkSport that played this saga out because social media didn't really exist or didn't exist at all. You know, Higuain, is he on a plane? Is he coming? The amount of Januaries Arsenal were in title races, they didn't go and sign that striker. 2 summers running, they didn't improve that area, and it was ridiculed. You know, the amount of times Arsenal look like they could go on and do something, and they just haven't added the right level of quality at the right time has left gooners for many, many, many a year, furious, frustrated, angry, tearing their hair out in many ways. You know, why is my club not behaving like a giant club? Why have we left the manager? Whether it was Wenger, whether it was Emery, whether it was Mikel Arteta, why have we left them short? I remember Dan Potts on the Football Terrace at the beginning of last season stating he wasn't even looking at Arteta too much. It was the fact that Edu and the board let him down. This is the complete and utter opposite. This is the reverse. This is the antithesis of what we have seen from Arsenal in the past. Now, of course, they need more. They need more than just this statement signing. They need more on the left. I still think there's rumors today. They may have called their interest in Eze. We're going to speak about that a lot on Straight Facts on the Football Terrace later today. Is that a ploy? Is that a way of publicly negotiating to try and get better terms or drive the price down? We will see. More is certainly needed. Arsenal will not complete at this particular moment in time. But Viktor Gyökeres, this is the scariest signing from this football club that I have seen in many, many, many a year. I think of all the available strikers in the world, he's unmatched when it comes to finishing. He's the perfect tactical mold and physical mold that Arsenal need. And it's the momentum, the encouragement, the enthusiasm that this will inject into the rest of that Arsenal squad. Imagine what they're feeling like right now in Singapore. They're all in a good mood. Why would you not be? Multi-millionaire footballers living your dream, traveling the world. But they're all going to sit there now. They're going to see this news. They're going to know Gyökeres is coming. That is going to make everybody work harder, everybody more excited. Unless, of course, you're a rival of Arsenal's. Today is a champers day for Arsenal. You should all be absolutely over the moon. There shouldn't be a negative Nelly in sight. There shouldn't be a sad face in sight. It should be excitement only, because this, as I've already said it, I'll repeat it again, is maybe the scariest signing we've seen in the last 20 years that Arsenal have made. And as a rival, I'm not going to lie, it pisses me off. But I can't sit here and denounce it. I can't sit here and try and make an argument that it's a bad deal. It is absolutely fantastic in every single which way. It truly, truly is. Do me a favor and leave your comments below. Make sure you're hitting the like button and make sure you are subscribing to the channel as well. It means a great deal to us that you're doing that. And I can't wait to read all your comments below.